Hello, boys and girls. Come and join me at the carpet. I have a story that I would like to share with you today. But before I share my bless you. Before I share my story with you, I have a question I want to ask you. Okay? How tall are you? You're like that tall? Okay. Go ahead and sit down. How tall do you think I am? Like tall, like the TV tall? Okay. How big is your feet? Like that big? Okay. Well, if we wanted to measure the length of our feet, what would we need to measure our feet?
A measure.
A measure like this?
Yeah.
And what is this called?
A measure.
It's called a tape measure. And we use it to measure the length of objects. We also can use a ruler to measure the length of objects, okay?
Yeah.
Okay? So, the name of my book is called How Long? Wacky Ways to Compare Length by Jessica Gunderson. Listen up, elephant. No ifs, ands, or buts. Your trunk is as long as 42 peanuts.
What?
See the peanuts?
No.
On this trunk right there?
Yeah, I can see it now.
One football field is just as long as 960 sandwiches joined in song.
Where's the sandwich?
Oh, no. One pointy human teeth, it's the truth, are nearly the length of one great white shark tooth.
What? Is there a shark?
How long was an apatosaurus head to tail? As long its back 30 skateboarders sail.
See? Wait, I don't know if I can count those. I can count the three.
We're gonna count. 7 sticks of licorice stuck together equals the length of one peacock feather. See the peacock feather?
No.
And see the licorice? Let's count the licorice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think all of them are 7.
Yeah. They're a little off because of the lines. A rocket to the moon is a 3-day ride. How long for a car driving 65? So how long do you think it would take for a car to get there? 153 days.
Yep.
Can you think about it? It'll take a car 153 days to drive from Earth all the way to the moon. How many rats does it take to make the length of a python? How many rats do you think are there?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
A great big snake,
30.
13.
30.
13.
Yeah.
13. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 snakes. What else? 13 rats. What else could we use to measure the length of this snake?
I don't know.
What else can you think of? What can we use?
A measure tape?
Yeah, we can use a measuring tape. Yeah. One royal cruise ship stretches out to sea. It's the length of 170 mattresses fit for a queen. See the mattresses?
No. Oh yeah, I see them now.
10,961 cruise ships you can see are just the length as long as one Mississippi. That's the Mississippi River. The Mississippi River goes from all the way up here to all the way down here. And it's the length of 10,961 cruise ships. An eagle spreads its wings so wide, the length of $13 bills side by side. The money spreads its wings open.
With the money.
Mm-hmm. The Golden Gate Bridge from shore to shore equals the length of 180 ladder trucks and no more. You see it? It's 180 trucks on this bridge. How long, you wonder, till we reach the end? It's here. This book is done, my friend. Let's get into the book.
Yay.
Whoa, that was a pretty wacky book, huh? So, what other kinds of things can we use to measure stuff besides a measuring stick? What kind of non-standard tools can we use?
Wooden thing.
What wooden thing?
Don't know how to look in your hand.
The ruler. Yes, the ruler is our standard. We use rulers as our standard. This is our standard method. Bless you. This is our standard method when we want to measure things. But a non-standard thing is kind of like our book. How they use peanuts, how they use sandwiches. So what other kinds of things can you think of that we can use to measure things? It doesn't have to be a ruler. How could we measure our feet? It's okay if you don't know. All right.
I don't know.
It's okay. So I want you to join me at the table, okay? We're going to measure some footprints and we're going to see how long they are, okay? All right. You can pause. Okay. So I have some shoes here. And first what we're going to do is we're just going to trace them. I'm trying to line them up so we're just going to trace them. Okay? So, can you hold this for me? Okay. Well, this is one. Okay. Take this one off. This is two. Uh-oh. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, there's another one. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you.
I'll hold this one up.
Okay. That's three.
Put on.
Okay.
It was just the string. I'll hold the strings up.
All right.
And hold it.
Okay. That's four. Uh-oh. Watch your head. Okay. Come on.
Five.
Okay, that's five.
Can I do the last one?
Sure, you can do the last one. Hold on. Right there. Try to line it up. Okay. Go ahead. Go all the way around. All right. Let's tilt it. Okay. All right. Whoa. Look at those feet.
Wait a second. Small, bigger, giant.
Okay. Look at those feet. Woo.
Small, bigger, giant.
Okay. So remember like how in our book, right? When they use peanuts, they use sandwiches, they use boats, they use mattresses. So here I have some things that we can use to measure the length of our feet prints. So which one would you like to use? We have Starburst, we have Mega Legos, we have cubes, we have buttons, and we have rocks.
I'll go for this one.
Okay, and you can use something different. So use these. And let's measure the length of one of these shoes. That means stick them together. Measure it going up and down.
Wait, green?
No. Just like our book.
Yellow, red. Green, yellow, red.
When I say measure the length of our feet, just like our book, from top to bottom, look. See the ruler?
Yeah.
We're going to measure it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to connect them. 1, 2, 3. So we can say this shoe is about 3 mega Legos. 3 mega blocks. 3. Okay. 4.
This is made out of 4.
Okay. You want to use a different item? We don't have to use blocks. We have buttons. 2. 3. That's 4. Maybe 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
Five.
What else would you like to use?
Starburst.
You want to use Starburst? Okay. Let's measure the length of the foot. From top all the way to bottom. Okay.
This one looks like bigger.
All right. Okay. Next one.
This one's giant. I don't know if I have enough pieces.
Okay.
This one is giant.
All right. How many Starbursts do we have here? 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
13. How many Starbursts do we have here?
7.
7. All right. What else can we use? You want to use buttons or cubes?
Oh, what about rocks?
We can use the rocks. Do you want to use the buttons instead? No, let's use the buttons.
Yeah. Buttons.
Let's use the buttons. Now measure. Go ahead and measure the length of the foot. Start all the way at the bottom. You got to get all the way down there from top to bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8.
One more.
One more.
Uh-huh.
Whoa! How many buttons? 9.
No, I didn't want to say it.
That's okay. You can say it. 9 buttons. All
9.
right. 9 buttons. So we got 9 buttons, 13 Starbursts, 7 Starbursts. How many Mega Blocks? 5, 4, 3. All right. Good job. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take this marker and I want you to number them from which one is the smallest all the way up to the biggest. And you have to pay very close attention because some might trick you. Just put a number 1, number 2, number them. But they're not all in order, so you have to look with your eyes. That's 1. Or 5 backwards, but it's okay. It's a good 5. And 6. I think you made this one looks like it should be here. Can you see that? Doesn't this one look bigger than number 4? Doesn't that shoe print look bigger than this one? So I think
the winner is 2.
no, that's not the winner. We're just lining them up from the smallest to the biggest. So I think 1. I think this one's 2. This one's 3. This one's 4. This one is 5. And this one is 6. Okay. I think you did a good job, okay?
This one's not 4.
I think you did a really good job. Is that how we numbered them and counted with the Starburst?
Yeah. And the blocks and the buttons.
Yes, the blocks and the buttons. Okay. Boys and girls, there are many ways to measure objects using standard tools like the ruler and the measuring tape, and using non-standard tools like blocks and starbursts and the buttons here. When you go home this evening, ask your parents what measuring tools they use at home and measure some objects in your home. And measure some objects in your home using non-standard tools like the ones we use today. So when you go home, I want you to get with your mom and say, Mom, guess what I learned today in school? We learned how to measure some things. And you show her what we learned today here, okay? All right, so now we're going to clean up our mess. Let's just slide them over here. Let's just. Okay, thank you for helping me clean up my mess. We're going to get ready to line up so we can go to the next activity. If your birthday is in the month of April, then you can go line up.